Welcome to Christ the King Church, Shelby, North Carolina's Healing Center.
Hi, I'm Melinda, Pastor Moore's daughter. Welcome to our broadcast. Relax and enjoy our teaching.
Okay, so today's show is going to be on Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They were three guys who got put into a furnace to be burned up because they didn't do something that the king liked, so they had them put into the furnace. So they got in trouble and they got put into the furnace. So now, I don't remember the full story behind it. You're going to have to wait and find out. That's what the lesson's about. I'm just going to tell you the highlights.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, she's going to tell you what took place. So, anyway, there was a guard, and he didn't like the fact that they didn't burn up in the furnace. So he's got Frank to come over and check it out and see why it didn't work, why the furnace didn't burn them up. So we're going to listen to their story.
Hello? Anybody in here? Hey, somebody call for a repairman? Hey, anybody in here?
What's going on here? What's all this noise about? Who are you?
Hey, pal. All I know is somebody round here called for a furnace repairman, and that's me. I'm Frank, of Frank's Furnace Repair. Are you Mr.
Nebuchadnezzar?
Yeah, whatever, pal.
That's the king. I'm his assistant. You must be the repairman I sent for.
Well, I ain't Shirley Temple, that's for sure. Look, pal, just show me where the furnace is so I can fix it and get out of here. I should have been on my lunch break 20 minutes ago.
It's right over here.
One of those big old furnaces, huh? Is it still under warranty?
I don't know.
Well, I better get back there and take a look. Why don't you tell me what's wrong with it?
Well, you see, a few days ago we tried putting some, things into the furnace, but even though the furnace was heated up 7 times hotter than usual, they didn't burn up.
Really? What kind of things did you put in here?
It was, 3 men.
What was that? Couldn't hear you.
It was 3 men.
You're telling me that you put 3 guys into this furnace?
Yes, it was the king's orders.
Well, I think that kind of misuse is going to nullify your warranty agreement right there, pal.
Yes, I suppose it would.
Why on earth were you putting 3 guys into the furnace?
It was all the king's doing. See, the king put up this big idol. It was 90 feet tall.
Yeah, I remember seeing something about that in the paper. Didn't he want everybody to bow down to it or something like that?
Exactly. Whenever the music played, everyone was supposed to bow down to the golden image.
Sounds kind of silly if you ask me.
Well, the king didn't think it was silly. In fact, he decided that anyone who didn't bow down to the image would be thrown into the furnace.
I get it. And these 3 guys you threw in here wouldn't bow down.
Exactly. Their names were Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Sheesh. What is it with you people and the long names?
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego said they would only bow down to their God. So the king had no choice but to throw them in the furnace. And then the strangest thing happened.
What's that?
Well, after we threw them in the furnace, we looked inside and saw 4 men standing there. Now, I was sure we had only put in 3 men.
That is strange. Hey, hand me a Phillips head screwdriver, will you?
Well, that's not the strangest part. What was really strange is that they weren't being burned. The fire didn't hurt them at all.
Amazing. Now give me the Phillips head. This is a flathead.
The king told Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego to come out of the furnace right away. When they came out, their clothes weren't even burned. The king was so amazed, he thought this must be the work of the only true God, and he immediately believed in this God.
Incredible.
Yes, but I'm still not convinced. There must be something wrong with this furnace. Have you found the problem yet?
A few loose screws here and there, a little rust, but nothing that would cause something like that.
Really? Can you check again? There's got to be an explanation.
Did you ever think that the king might be right?
What on earth do you mean?
Well, you've got three guys, you throw them into a fiery furnace, and they don't get burned. Sure sounds like their God saved them to me. I mean, they stayed faithful to him by not bowing down to the king's idol. It only makes sense that God would be faithful to them and save them from the flames.
And that's your expert opinion as a trained furnace repairman?
Hey, I just call them as I see them. If you got a better explanation, I'd sure like to hear it.
That's it? You mean you're done?
Yup. Didn't take long to see there was nothing wrong with this furnace. I will have to charge you for the full hour, though.
Fine. Just leave. I'll have to find someone who knows a little more about furnaces. Their God saved them? I've never heard anything so ridiculous.
Everybody's an expert these days.
All right, guys. So did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Well, what happened? Why did Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego not get burned up in the furnace? I mean, it was heated up 7 times hotter than it should be. You know what a furnace does?
Cook.
No. It heats the castle. So this furnace heated up this whole big castle, the whole palace where the king lived.
Wait, how hot would it usually would have been?
Well, you think about it. How much
Like
heat would
200 degrees?
Well, think about how much heat would it take to heat up a whole castle?
I'd say about 200
They
degrees.
didn't bow down to the kings, that is because they were Christian.
I think you're right. Well, who was that fourth person that was in there with them?
God.
God,
An angel.
God, an angel. You think? I think it was God. I think God was in there with them. I believe Jesus was standing right there beside them, keeping them safe. Didn't he burn their clothes? I mean, if it was 200 degrees, if you're right, and that furnace would heat up to 200 degrees, then 7 times that would be 1,400 degrees. You know how hot 1,400 degrees is?
Yeah,
That's real hot. So if it didn't even burn the clothes on them, you think about how much protection they had.
you might get sunburned. If it's that hot and you didn't have God, you die instantly.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining us. You're welcome to follow us on Facebook, YouTube, our website. Our Lord is building His kingdom. Join us in helping our Lord harvesting souls for His kingdom.
Thank you for watching Christ the King Church, Shelby, North Carolina's Healing Center. Visit our website, www.christthekingshelby.org, and check us out on Facebook and YouTube.